Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. I'm Gargi Raut. And joining me today is Ishan Shahane, Bharat Ramraj, and soon we'll be joined by Snehashish Mukherjee as well. Tonight we're going to see Gujarat Titans taking on CSK at their home ground at the Narendra Modi Stadium. But when we look at the two teams, CSK coming off of a big win, whereas GT have been humbled by RCB in their last game. GT will be hoping to keep their slim hopes of making it to the playoffs alive, whereas CSK will be fighting with the others such as SRH and DC and LSG to make it to the playoffs. Ishan, I'll start with you first. GT versus CSK. GT haven't been doing too well in this season, having lost, I believe, 8 out of their 11 matches that they have played. Uh, Coming up against CSK now, it's going to be a big match, and of course, it's all about that playoff spot, isn't it?
Oh, you're so right, Gagi. I think, the IPL table is also heating up. A lot of teams want to find a place in that top four position. So, it's really building up nicely. And CSK would favor themselves because, this is a top side. They've got some good quality players. They've got someone like Mahendra Singh Dhoni in the squad as well, who's been performing, not performing, but at least his mentorship angle on that side really affects the team. So when it comes down to these crunch situations, I think CSK will have the upper hand because of the experience of Dhoni and some of the other players as well in that squad. And they're against GT, which is a team that's been struggling in the recent times. So I feel Shubman Gill has not been in the best of forms. He's not been able to deliver for his side up front, which has really hurt their chances. So CSK definitely will be backing themselves tonight because they feel that after the win from the previous game as well, they'll be looking to come here and win a few more matches so they can secure that top four position. And on the other hand, GT obviously would want to try and recover as fast as possible and try and make a comeback into the IPL before it's too late.
Yep. Bharat, Gujarat Titans, what do you think are their chances of making it to the playoffs? Do you think they can do it?
Oh, chances obviously are very slim. I don't think they will make it, but you never know. As they say, cricket is a game of some glorious uncertainties, though it's a cliche term, but you never know what might happen. But I don't think they will make it. They just have too many holes in their batting, I believe, and even their bowling. Mohit Sharma has not been clicking for them. Even Rashid Khan has not been one of the top wicket takers this season. So they have their problems. I don't think they will get there, and it's for Chennai Super Kings to today win and get their campaign right back on track. Yeah, they won their last games, 2 games in a row. That would really help them to push their case for playoffs. I think they have uh, found a pretty decent pace attack suddenly from by default because Simarjit Singh looked really good in his last game. So from that point of view, hopefully Chennai Super Kings can win another one and push their case of playoffs. I just don't think Gujarat Titans have a chance.
Okay, so we have the toss update as well, and Chennai Super Kings have won the toss and opted to bowl first at the Narendra Modi Stadium and the way that they have been performing. Snehashish, how do you think this is going to play out? You're on mute.
I, I
Yeah.
I think it's a no-brainer that CSK have opted to bowl first at Narendra Modi Stadium, and we all know that it is quite easy for any team to chase down a total at that stadium. So I think it's a good toss to win for CSK, and as Ishan and Bharat said that it's a must-win game for GT, and in front of the home crowd, GT will look to win this game because. It has not been a great season for them because first of all Hardik Pandya left the team and then a new captain Shubman Gill, and the way Shubman Gill has managed to lead the team, it's not so good so far. But at least the chances of getting into the playoffs are very slim. So I think at least they will want to make they want to end this season in a good way with some wins for the fans at least. So I think in front of the home crowd, that's a huge chance for them today. But while talking about CSK, I think this is a must-win game for them also. To get into the playoffs in an easy way because if they lost today, I think their chance of getting into the playoffs will get a bit tough because the following teams are also getting up there. The race of getting into the playoffs are getting heated up. So it's a huge clash in terms of that. But I think when it comes to the toss, I think CSK are starting as favorites.
Ishan, when you think of CSK's chances of making it to the playoffs, uh, there's a bit of a, like you said, the points table is very tight right now, and quite a few of the teams are vying for the same spot. What do you think of the chances of CSK making it? You're on mute.
Yes, Gary, I think they have a good chance, but it's not going to be easy at all. They'll have to look to win. I think to be safe, all the matches from your end, because a lot of teams would look to do the same. So CSK definitely have a good chance. They have a good, well balanced team. They're a team that also knows how to win. Gaki, they've won 5 times in the IPL, so this is a team that knows how to compete and knows how to win in crunch situations. So at the time when the IPL is heating up, this is the team that can really pull up the socks and probably surprise all of us. And with Dhoni in that side, MS Dhoni, the legend, anything is possible because he is someone who can pull off such miracles, not taking anything away from Gaikwad. He's been a great captain, but we all know that somewhere there's been Dhoni's mentorship that has helped him along the way. So I feel CSK definitely have their chances high, but they can't get too carried away with this, because if you feel that you've made it and you feel that you're performing, and if you get too carried away, then you might end up losing a game, and that game might get converted into 2 games, and then all of a sudden you're not in that contention anymore. So I feel the lines are too fine at the moment, and they'll be looking to play every game with the same intention and same sort of attitude.
Bharat, when we're looking at the two squads tonight, for CSK, Rachin Ravindra is replacing Richard Gleeson. What do you think of that move?
Yeah, it could be a good move because see, he was out of form, so they gave him a bit of a break and is returning. I think Gleason was a decent bowler for them. The last game, he didn't exactly perform, but Rachin Ravindra at the top of the order, if he gets going, he can score those quickly. He can score say 20 of 10 balls or 30 of 15 balls. That would really do them a world of good. I think he's a very good player. Yeah, the ball is bowled better to him at the start of the IPL, but that break hopefully will help Rachin Ravindra to get back to some form.
Snehashish, when we talk about CSK, I was going to ask you first of oh no, there's another change for Gujarat Titans as well. So we have Ridhiman Saha is out, and Matthew Wade is coming back into the team. Also, Joshua Little is out, who troubled RCB in the last game. So debutant Karthik Tyagi is making his debut for GT. What do you think of this whole combination that has formed?
I think I understand the change of Riddhiman Shah because it has been a very disappointing season for him as a
He has
wicketkeeper
a
batsman.
niggle, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe, but in terms of form, maybe I think he has struggled very badly in this season because in last two, if you see the last 2 years of Ridhiman Shah, he batted very well as an opener. At least some cameos he played was very effective for the team. But this season he hasn't clicked at all. So I think Matthew Wade is a good option, and because he is an attacking option that a team can get, so Matthew Wade is a good option. But I didn't get the Karthik Tyagi one, but maybe they are giving chance to their bench strength because I think back of their mind they know that the season has ended for them. It is very, as we all said, that the chances of getting into the playoffs are very very slim. So I think for Karthik Tyagi it's a huge opportunity because we have seen him very less in the IPL. I still remember there was a spell from him. I forgot for which team he used to play, but he won a match while bowling in the last over. So I think
Rajasthan Royals.
for yes, yes, I was getting that. So it's a good opportunity for Karthik Tyagi, but as you said, the method I can understand, but the way our little got substituted, I didn't get that.
So just
Okay.
add a point on Karthik Tyagi. Interesting to see how he goes because he seems to have changed his action a little bit. He was snapping his back a lot more and hitting the deck. He seems to change his action, maybe an injury or two. So interesting to see how he goes with a slightly tweaked action.
Okay. And Ishan, I wanted to ask about Shivam Dubey. Are you looking forward to him bowling tonight? Because we haven't seen a lot after his. I was going to say after his World Cup selection, but we haven't seen much of him before as well. So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
is it a
yes,
bit of a
Gagi.
concern that he's not getting to bowl?
It is. It is. It's quite concerning, and I hope he has a bowl tonight. I hope he bowls maybe all 4 overs. That's a little unlikely, but if you're looking ahead and looking at the World Cup, I think MS Dhoni in that squad give him might tell possibly Gaikwad to just give Shivam Dube those 4 overs, because the IPL is not the end goal here. It's not the main goal. It's a huge tournament. It's a massive tournament, but you're thinking about the Indian team as well. And if Shivam Dube is part of that Indian squad, you want him to bowl a few overs in that lineup. So Shivam Dube bowling is very important for the CSK side, because this will only give them more options moving ahead in this tournament, and obviously in that big World Cup as well. So Shivam Dube should be bowling more. He's only bowled a couple of overs. I feel he wasn't given much opportunities. He's a very capable bowler. Like I mentioned in the past, he's someone that can run and can give you those 4 overs, and probably bowling around 130 on a 130, 135 on a good day. So he's someone who can definitely bowl and should be given that opportunity more often, I feel, Bagi.
Bharat, now on to predictions. But before that, anyone you're excited to see bat or bowl tonight?
Yeah, I just briefly talked about Simranjit Singh. I just want to see how he goes about bowling in these conditions. In Dharamsala on a quicker wicket, he was bowling with decent pace and hitting the pitch hard. There seemed to be a little more zip in his bowling, but in Abedabad, let's see how he goes here. Otherwise, the Gujarat Titans have someone like I don't think they will use him. They have Abhinav Manohar in their impact sub. He's a very good hitter, but he's an impact sub. So let's see whether they will use him or not.
And what's your prediction?
Oh, I guess Chennai will win this, but yeah, as I said, T20 cricket, you never know what will happen on a given day. But CSK look like the stronger side.
Snehashish, CSK or GT? I just know Snehashish is happy that KKR is at the top of the table. Nothing else matters.
No, no, no. But the CSK starts as favorites, but I think a win for GT will keep them a little bit relevant in the tournament for some time. So I wish GT win, but CSK starts as favorites.
Okay. Ishan?
Same here, Gagi. I think I wish GT wins, but I think CSK will get the better hand tonight, and I think we'll see them end up on the winning side.
So two for GT, two for CSK and one for GT. That's it. We'll find out soon enough what happens. Play starts in just a few minutes. So stay tuned to Rev Sports, and we'll be back once again.